Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
How you doing? The kids have come to play today. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. With all due respect, have several seats. My girls are always turned out. I give it to you straight, no chaser.
Now, here's Wendy.
Yeah, it's the Monday. Especially in the summer. You know it. Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. I'm doing, thank God. You've saved me from myself. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you very much. So last night, the BET Awards, did you watch? I was in and out. I liked it. Beyonce opened, and, yep, she had on braids, and she stomped in water, and she sang a song called Freedom with Kendrick Lamar. Wow. And it was really good. And unexpected, like nobody knew Beyonce was actually going to be there, but she showed up and then she had to leave right after her performance. In my mind, she left with this ensemble on. And hopped on a private plane and went to London after her performance. Now, what part of normal is that life? You know, on one hand, it seems very glamorous. Like you might want that life for 72 hours or something like that. But on another hand, it seems like an odd life, you know, to perform and then hop on a private plane in this ensemble and fly to London. I mean, she had to get on the plane. She was so hopalicious that her mom, Tina, had to accept the award that she won later on in the show. Yeah, because Beyonce had to jump on the plane, which, by the way, I got a text from my mom and dad over the weekend. No. Now, look, here they go. All right, first of all, they've been in Vegas for like the past 4 days. I mean, when we retire, we do all kinds of things. In my mind, when I grow up, that's the way I want to live. Like, I want to be able to. It's not about money. It's about the effervescence of life and wanting to have fun. And so... Like, my parents don't gamble. They don't have money for that highfalutin shopping, you know, that mall across the street that has the Versace and all that stuff. They don't, but they like to sashay around. All right, so now here goes my mom texting me. We're on our way to a party hosted by Tina and Richard. Yes!
What?
Yes! My mom and dad were in the building, okay? Now look. Now look. I didn't even text back because I didn't want them to fan out because that is like a nuisance to people. You know, like I didn't want them to be a nuisance. Just be older and have fun. And you text me. So I don't have the receipts. But trust me, my mom and dad were in the building, probably with a whole bunch of psychedelic colors on. Because, you know, my parents, they love not just one color, but the whole rainbow at one time. Anyway, and I also thought that Anthony Anderson and Tracy Ellis Ross did a fantastic job hosting the Soul Trains last night. And, you know, I mean, not Soul Trains, I'm sorry, the BET Award last night. And in my opinion, BET just needs to give them like a long-standing contract, like maybe for the next 5 years. Like, stop looking for people. You found it in these two. They're so funny. And then, BET did this epic tribute to Prince. And it was all throughout the show. So you couldn't just time it at one particular time. You know, you have to watch the whole, you know, award show. Anyway, Stevie Wonder and Tori Kelly performed, and they did a great job. And then Jennifer Hudson brought people to tears with Purple Rain. I like her outfit, but I don't want to talk too much because later on tonight, it's Wendy's Style Squad on BET where we break down the fashions. But I'll just start with, I like this. Then Sheila E. stole the show because that's one of Prince's oldest and strongest. And she's older, but she raced her heart and had a lot of, okay? I can't do, like, yeah. Anyway, nice job, BET. By the way, everyone is talking about also Jesse Williams from Grey's Anatomy, who gave this moving speech. He got the Humanitarian Award, and he was very passionate about race in America. Take a look.
What we've been doing is looking at the data, and we know that police somehow manage to de-escalate, disarm, and not kill white people every day. So what's going to happen is we are going to have equal rights and justice in our own country, or we will restructure their function and ours.
While he was giving his very moving intellectual speech, all I heard were panties dropping. Okay. Women like smart men, and sometimes we resort right back to being a girl when we're around them. Anyway, so that's my girl right there in the middle with the white, yes, girl. Yep, you're my girl. Okay. Kanye West released this video over the weekend to his new song called Famous. Now, it features a bunch of naked celebrities in bed with him and Kim. Okay, no. There's Kim on her stomach, and there's Kanye looking at her. But if you'll squint, you will see Ray J. You'll see Caitlyn, Donald Trump, Anna Wintour, George W. Bush, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Omarosa, Bill Cosby, and Taylor Swift. That is quite the orgy. Now, Chris and Donald Trump and Prez Bush all said that they weren't actually in the video. So I guess maybe, you know, Kanye superimposed heads or whatever. And I was asked during our morning meeting, well, do you think lawsuits will ensue? And I said no, because sometimes, sometimes you just have to have a funny bone. All right, there's no reason to sue. Is there a reason? Clap if there's a reason to sue. Yeah, it's fun, right? You are my people. Thank you. So, you know, when I came out and I said, thank you for saving me? Well, the reason why, remember I was telling you last week that my bestie, Reg, was coming to town from California? Reg, hi, I know you're on the plane now, watching. I'm so glad you don't live in Jersey. Because I'd be either dead, divorced, or fired. Best weekend ever. Okay? So, yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so me and Reg have known each other since we were schoolgirls, and our mom and dads are friends, but they're not friends because we're friends. They're friends because they're their own friends. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Shell. But me and Reg are anyway, so we stopped. No, so look, okay, we're two girls, batty. I laid out pajamas, a robe, turbans, the whole bit. Like, I'm a good hostess, like, you know, for a sleepover. Kevin and Kevin left for the weekend. Shaquille is in Brooklyn visiting his siblings. So I had no responsibilities. And she's a former model, so she doesn't really eat much. So there was no cooking involved. So we're careening around Jersey, careening around Manhattan. All of a sudden, we're in the city, and we have to go to the bathroom. So we stop by the studio, because cleanliness is next to godliness, and I like the bathroom in my office. So we stopped at the studio, and then she's like, oh, my gosh. So this is what it's like when no one's here? I said, yeah, Reg, come on. And I flipped the light switch and put the lights up. And I said, yeah, this is it, Reg. Can you believe it? Like, she's known me, like, way before any of the, like, young girls. And so we sat in the chair, and that's the picture. It makes me want to cry, because it looks like, right? It looks like I'm holding on for dear life. Like, I'm holding on for dear life, like you're the only person that I know since before all this, and she's holding on like, girl, don't ever get new on me. Anyway, so my weekend was ridiculous, and I'm so glad to be back to normal, if you know what I'm saying. Thank you. So Taylor Swift and this new boyfriend of hers, Tom Hiddleston, apparently they're getting serious. Now, I know, it's only been 3 weeks. And she's 26. That's old enough to understand, like, you don't show your feelings on your sleeve in 3 weeks, you know? And he's a 30-something. But I suspect he's also a bit of an opportunist. I'm gonna tell you why. Well, first of all, he wants to be the next James Bond. And he's English. And I suspect, because I've never heard of this guy before, you see, so how do you drum up votes? By getting on Hot Topics. How do you get on Hot... Just say. And how do you get on Hot Topics? By dating somebody that we talk about. So here you are, okay. So now there they, doesn't that look romantic? Do you know what I watched this weekend in between? All right, we go to our separate rooms, so we're not all up under each other's, you know, thing the whole time. So Reg is in her room, I'm in my room, and I'm watching a marathon of My Crazy Ex on LMN. Hey, what? You watch also? How much are you my girl? Okay? So good, right? Only 1 hour you have to pay attention. But they had a marathon. The marathon was like 10 hours. And then after it was over, me and Reg went back out. Anyway, so Tom and Taylor are right there sitting on the property of her Rhode Island mansion that she owns, which is right next to the Kennedys. Now, you might be wondering why the paparazzi is in Rhode Island. And I say, well, number one, the Kennedys have been there for years. Number two, Taylor probably called them. And this past weekend, Taylor took Tom to meet her parents in Nashville. After only 3 weeks of dating. Who does that? Then Taylor flew to England and met Tom's mom. This is not good, you all. I mean, first of all, you don't want your parents counting your number. And honey child, every time, no, I'm just saying. Right? And what you don't understand, whether you're a man or a woman, every time you bring someone home, your parents are like, okay, that's number 3. Okay, right? Like, I was very clandestine when I was a single woman. No, I was a good girl, and they know it. You only bring those home that you really think something is going to be popping off with. In other words, my parents have only met like 4 people in my entire life. In the meantime... So apparently, Tom and Taylor first were spotted at Anna Wintour's house. Anna Wintour has this private dinner party right before the Met Gala with her very, very special invites. And apparently Tom was there. That's Idris. Yeah, walking out. Yeah. Now, if you live across the world and you're thinking that every place in Manhattan looks like that outside, you are sadly mistaken. They're missing rats, chipped paint, and broken trees. Oh, and the occasional homeless person. Anyway, apparently Calvin was, this dude, Tom, was at Anna's house, and Calvin and Taylor were apparently still dating at the time of the Met Ball. Okay, so Calvin and Taylor, they go to the Met Ball, but then all of a sudden, Tom wants a dance-off. So Taylor goes, okay. And they had a dance-off. Dancing is so weird to me. It's become very sexual. It's not like back in the day, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's not like that. Like these days, if you dance with somebody, you gotta be rubbing up on something. You know, so I don't like dancing with guys. I also don't like dancing with girls. I just find that to be desperate. Dancing to me has become an individual thing, you know, where you stand by your, you know. I mean, I dance with my husband now and again because he's the only one who knows how to hold me in the small of the back so I don't fall over. Like, he gets it. I don't have to apologize when I step on his feet. He gets it. But, so they had a dance-off right in front of Calvin. And now, 3 weeks later, they're not together, Calvin and Taylor. But Calvin is talking real girly about Taylor on the gram. And saying that, you know, Taylor controlled the media and the entire situation, and now he feels free. Well, you know what? I totally believe that, but you don't have to say it, Calvin. Just, you know, go on with your life. You got what you needed out of Taylor, which is to be on Hot Topics. And so Tom's got next. Let's move along. Are you from Jersey?
No.
Where are you from?
Originally Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
Like, I love your whole, you know, attitude.
Oh, thank you.
Very much alike.
Thank you. Every day. You keep me company. We're best friends.
Thank you. There's Suzanne.
Hi, Wendy.
Did you have a nice weekend?
Yes, I did, thank you.
It was really lovely here this weekend.
Beautiful this
weekend. Did you go to the
weekend.
beach?
Yes, and Dolly Parton performed in our neighborhood. So I sat in my backyard and listened to her.
Are you serious?
She sang Islands in the Stream, 9 to 5. I Will Always Love You.
What?
Yes! You'll come over next time.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
It was
That's
nice.
Good. All right, so 50 Cent was arrested over the weekend, Suzanne.
Oh, bad.
Best segue I could muster up. Okay, so he was arrested in the Caribbean, on the Caribbean island of St. Kitts for swearing during a concert. Like, people still get arrested for cursing? Well, no, he was warned in advance not to curse in public because it's illegal on the island. Now, there was another performance artist who was arrested, DMX, back in the early 2000s, like 2003 or something, for the same thing. So if 50 people were on it, they would have looked that up and seen, oh wait, 50, they're very serious about this. Now, if you're going to, and he wasn't performing, he was only hosting something. But you know how sometimes when an artist hosts something, the DJ agitates them and the crowd goes, come on, come on, come on. And then the artist all of a sudden feels, you know, the Holy Ghost and grabs the mic and starts performing It's Your Birthday or whatever. He was performing PIMP, by the way. Now, if you know the lyrics to the song, then you know, okay? You can't do it without cursing. Unless you prepare like a week in advance. And there were about 40,000 people there, and he cursed, and then the cops were waiting, and then they arrested him. I mean, he's out now. It'll be like a little fine or something or another. I don't understand the big deal. You know, people are using street sweepers and killing people through hatred and nonsense all around our world every day. Why are we still upset about cursing? I mean, like, I don't want my kid cursing to me. You know, he knows he'll get it good. But I don't curse to my parents, and a civilized person understands when to curse and when not. Over 30 years of broadcast, they never cursed on the radio or the TV. But I cursed like a sailor in real life. I have no idea. The Holy Ghost hits me when I get out here. And I'm just like... No, in my mind, I'm like, now wait a minute now, this is a good gig. I'm not messing this up over a 4-letter word. I can use them the other 23 hours of the day. So I don't understand, St. Kit, what you all's problem is. 50, though, your people should have told you the rules. And let's talk about Gordon Ramsay. I found out something so sad over the weekend. Okay. So Gordon, who I love, he's so mean. And I love him. So he's married. They have children already. But his wife recently suffered a 5-month miscarriage. And it happened a few weeks ago. They already have 4 kids. Like, I was so sad at this because, you know, that was my mark. 2 5-month miscarriage. And, like, when you have a miscarriage at 5 months, you already have the nursery set up. You already have the name. Like, you're already in, like, your total mode, and then all of a sudden you go to the hospital and there's nothing that they can do. I know for me, for one, I had my feet at the ceiling and my head on the floor in one of those contraptions to keep the baby in, you know? But and they're like, and it comes to the point, they come to you, do you want a disposal or do you want a funeral? I know. So, Gordon and your lovely wife, my thoughts and prayers go out to you and your family. I'm okay. No, I'm okay. Well, maybe not. Wait, one escaped. I don't want it to ruin my dress. Damn tears. Me and Reg are so weird. You know what? We never even watched TV together. Like, we literally sat in our living room, which has no TV, with glasses and bottles. Like the whole weekend, like we never watched, you know, like I had Ab Fab on DVD ready to watch. I had Sex in the City, like all the Notebook, all the stuff girls want to watch. We didn't watch crap. All we did was talk smack and partay. Yes. By the way, everyone, we've got more great show for you. Melissa Garcia is going to join us with this summer's hottest shoes. But up next, our friend Marianne Garvey is here with the inside scoop on the latest person to claim that Chris Brown assaulted them. And also, why Whitney Houston's family is being blocked from selling her Emmy Award. Keep it here. We'll explain. Summer means the year's biggest blockbusters. From the new Independence Day, Jesse T. Usher on following in Will Smith's Fly Suit. Plus, secrets to eat clean, but still eat big.
Tomorrow on a new Wendy.
And here with the dish is entertainment journalist. Say hello to our longtime friend, Marianne Garvey. Welcome back. Hi. Okay, Chris Brown.
That's it. We're jumping right in.
Yeah.
All right. Chris Brown still beating people up. So, I know. So, Chris Brown's
allegedly.
Allegedly. Chris Brown's ex-personal manager, who has worked with him for 4 years, in LA, filed a lawsuit claiming he was brutally attacked by Chris. Here's what's in the lawsuit. He says he was assaulted, false imprisonment, intentional conflict of emotional distress, and breach of contract.
So what allegedly happened?
well, allegedly, he went to have a little talk with Chris. He's worked with Chris since 2012. So he's,
That was around the time of the Beatation.
Right. So he was hired to fix Chris's image. Not working. But he was hired to fix Chris's image. From the Rihanna fiasco. And so he worked with him for 4 years. And then Chris was going on a European tour in May of this year. So he goes to have a just run-of-the-mill conversation with him about the tour, go over, day-to-day stuff. Then he claims, next thing you know, he's pulled into a room. Chris punches him in the neck and face 4 times, and the injuries are so bad he has to go to the hospital. So...
Then what happened?
Okay.
I mean, did he call the cops?
He did not.
Did he press charges?
No. I mean, well, this lawsuit is all he's done. But he did not go to the cops at the time because this is the guy who's hired to fix his image.
And as opposed to quitting his job and pressing charges, he decides he wants to keep his job and still be the fixer.
Yes.
Like a Ray Donovan.
Well, it's what do you do when the person hired to fix your image you beat up? It makes no sense, so...
Allegedly.
Sorry, allegedly.
Has Chris responded?
Yes, I mean, he took to Instagram, not officially, like not through a spokesperson or anything, but he beat him up. He took to Instagram, he said, okay, you knew it was coming, curses, curses, curses.
Oh.
He's getting mad and filing lawsuits because I fired them because they're stealing money. Then he deleted it. But Mike's not taking it sitting down, so Mike added defamation of character to his lawsuit.
Okay.
So he's not playing around.
All right, we'll follow the
That's it in a
story.
nutshell.
It's like a 50-50, like, who do you believe?
Right. But if, he hasn't been in trouble before and someone's beat somebody up 19 million times, allegedly,
right,
who are you going to go with?
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about Ariel Winter. She's the girl from Modern Family, everybody, and she's being body shamed. Now, this girl's been through a whole lot.
Yeah.
Her mother was terrible to her.
Yeah.
And so she emancipated from her mom and moved in with her older sister and her older sister's husband.
Yeah.
So she wanted a whole new life. Now she just graduated from high school, correct?
Right. So her older sister, Chanel, takes care of her, and David, Chanel's husband, they're very good to her. There were some abuse allegations with her mom. But this is a girl who's been on TV since she's a little girl. She plays Alex Dunphy on Modern Family. So she's grown up before our eyes, and that's always kind of hard to see because now she's very curvy. She's a cute girl.
So not very, big boobs.
Big boobs.
All right.
Giant boobs.
She got a breast reduction, but they still look...
You know what? She was a 30...
No, that's before.
Yeah, she was a 32F, which is like you have a really small frame and big boobs, and then she got a reduction and she was a 34D, so she still had big boobs. So she said they were very uncomfortable and, carrying around all that weight and stuff is big boobs.
When you're young. So now her sister and her husband threw her a graduation party.
A graduation party. She does this TV show, and she graduated high school. You think people would be congratulating her, but to the party, she wears this dress. Now, Kylie Jenner had it on recently. It had a lot of underboob.
It's a good one.
Right.
Look, we can't even show it. Look, she's got underboob. Like, she's got smile line.
Like your boobs are out and your nipples are just covered with a little bandage
Now,
thing.
mind you, this is after the breast reduction. But you want to know what? I love the decorations on the table.
Right. A lot of balloons in the picture.
I wonder if the black gumballs taste like licorice. I don't like black licorice,
Nice. It looks nice. Okay, so anyway, she goes to Instagram and she posts this. She didn't say anything about the underboob. She goes, couldn't be more grateful to Chanel and David for throwing me the most amazing graduation party ever. The amount of love and support they've shown for me in the past 4 years has been life-changing. Like, she loves her sister. They're very close. But people don't respond like, congrats for graduating high school while you have a full-time job or anything. This is the worst of the worst. She gets a lot of haters. She's dressed like a pig, period. I mean, horrible. Underboob is confidence. It's a cry for attention, just like your whole life. Like, what did she do to anyone?
First of all, at a high school graduation, I don't know how many you all have been to, but a lot of the girls do dress like, I mean, this is on par with what's going on out here.
Yeah, everything's a crop top and everything's,
so Ariel fired back at her haters?
Yes.
Good.
So she took to Twitter and she made a little statement. She said, "Dear sorry body shamers, I looked hot in that dress.
Okay.
And if you hate it, don't buy it. But please..." But please get a hobby. XOXO Ariel. Hashtag embrace your body, which is a positive message.
Love it.
Then she wrote, embrace all that you are. Don't let those outside voices become your inner voice. Which is amazing for an 18-year-old to say, I think.
Love it.
My choice, love your curves. So she's
Love
like,
it.
whatever.
Okay, let's talk about Whitney Houston's Emmy. So
Right.
the family wants to sell the Emmy?
Yeah, so Whitney Houston's family, the Houston family, is having an auction in LA with a bunch of her beautiful things from over her career, like gowns and things like that from special performances. So included in this auction is an Emmy. She has one Emmy. She won it in 1986 for singing Saving All My Love for You. Oh, love it. At the Grammys. And the family's had it this whole time. They're trying to sell it. It's actually owned by the, you know when people thank the Academy, the Television Academy of Arts and Sciences?
Why does the family want to sell the Emmy?
They're selling a bunch of her stuff.
I don't care.
Money. I know.
Like, an Emmy is so special. It's so particular.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, gowns are one thing and all that. But
Yeah, a gown is a gown, but an Emmy...
Yeah, and it's her one and only.
Okay,
so, yeah.
okay.
So, basically, a federal judge got involved because the Television Academy of Arts and Sciences has... said that they own it. They actually own your Emmy. You could keep it forever, but if you ever want to get rid of it, you have to give it back to the Academy. So the problem is...
What do you mean? Like, she can't pass it on to family members?
No,
or
you can do that, but
if you want to sell it.
If you want to sell it or you want to discard of it is the rule. Like, who's going to throw it in the trash?
But Emmys have been sold before.
Right. So this is what happens. So now there's a restraining order a judge has granted. The rest of the auction's going on, but the Emmy is being held until July 7th. There's going to be a hearing to determine if the restraining order is going to go further or if they can sell the Emmy. But like you said, there's one auction house that we talked to who said, wait a minute, we've never heard from the Television Academy ever, and we've sold 50 Emmys. So Dinah Shore was one of the Emmys sold, and then we spoke to a makeup we spoke to a makeup artist. This is good. You'll like the amounts they go for. So this makeup artist, who's not famous, like nobody would really know who he was. He won 3 Emmys for his work. He sold them all. One's $14,000. The other 2 went for $15,000 each. So how much do you think Whitney's is going to go for? I mean,
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out who in her family wants to sell the Emmy. Like, are you that cash-strapped that you have to sell something so...
and how beautiful to look at and have, and yeah.
Oh, Marianne, I could talk forever, but it's only a 1-hour show. Give it up to Marianne Garvey, everybody. For more information on these stories, go to wendyshow.com. Hot Topic Sound Off is next. Time for Hot Topic Sound Off. How you doing?
How you doing? Hi, Wendy. My name is Maddie. I want to sound off on the Ariel Winter. You know, people were body shaming her, and I think she did something respectful by saying, you know what, I have curves, I love it. It's 2016. Curves are hot. You should love yourself.
Okay.
And she flaunted it. She looked good.
Thank you very much. Come on over more. Don't be scared. No, but don't turn. Your fans want to see you.
Sorry. Hi, Wendy. How you doing? My name is Philip. How you doing? I would like to sound off on Taylor Swift and Calvin Harris. I'm just surprised that people are surprised that Taylor Swift broke up with Calvin so fast. I mean, she's known for doing this and making a lot of money off the music that she makes. Yeah. You know. Plus, it is a little fast for her to be introducing
new guy
it to her parents
after 3 weeks.
Exactly. Yeah. But I'm waiting for the hit song she's gonna make afterwards.
Okay. Thank you, Philip. Come on over. How you doing?
How you doing? My name is Sarita, and I want to sound off on Kanye West. His famous video was disgusting, and I
didn't see the actual video. Really?
It's creepy. I've been trying to forget about it ever since.
Is it all in the bed?
They're all in the bed. Bill Cosby looks like a corpse. I just really need them to bring back the old Kanye, because this new one... And I like the song, but I have to try and forget about the video because it's really ruining it for me.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I love my people. Wait, have a seat. Come on over.
Hi, Wendy.
Come on
How
out.
you doing?
How you doing?
All right. I'm Sabrina, and I want to sound off on the 50 Cent thing. And
go ahead.
And I just feel like going to another country, violating laws, that's not a gangster move. That's a wankster move. He should have known better. And I'm sure he thought he was going to get away with it, or he could have paid his way out of being in trouble, but at the end of the day, he probably didn't learn his lesson, and he and other celebrities will probably do it again.
Thank you, Sabrina. Up next, everybody, fashion expert Melissa Garcia is here to show us the summer's hottest shoe trends, so don't go far. got you. I got you. All right, you ready for this? Are you ready for this action? It's our hot new summer. Stick with us through July for the latest hot topics. When the others go away, we stay to play. It's going down.
Wednesday on a new Wendy.
Okay, summer is here, so it's time to update our shoe collection. Here to show us some of the hottest shoes of the season is our friend, fashion expert. Say hello to our longtime acquaintance, Melissa Garcia.
Thank you so much for having me back. I love to be here.
All right, let's talk flats.
Yes, there's something for everyone this season, which is good. We have flats to heels, so good stuff. So flats are the new modern cool. You don't need to wear a heel to kind of elevate your outfit. It's all about the flat, and even the backless flats, Gucci kind of brought that in for us. We saw Kendall Jenner here. She's even rocking the look right here. You know, the models can do it. We all got this down covered. So here, this one is great because it has the espadrille kind of feel to it, but it's a slip-in. It's easy to wear. These are from Steve Madden.
I still don't know how to wear an espadrille.
You just wear it. Wear it with a pair of jeans or a skirt or a dress. You can't mess it up.
I got some, but all right.
We'll work on that.
Suzanne really likes these.
Suzanne loves these, so I think Brandon needs to get these for her. So these are great fun, pop of color, and these might be my favorite here because not only are they chic, timeless, feminine, but the price, you know how much these are?
How much?
$9.99, you guys. I mean, crazy.
Really?
Swear. So these are from Zara. They were on sale for $9.99. I mean, you cannot beat that price. Amazing.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about the sneaker thing.
Sneakers. I love, love, love sneakers. Sneakers are amazing. All the celebs love them. We have J-Lo, who's always rocking her sneakers, but hers are Giuseppe Zanotti. Those are not cheap. No. Those are a pretty penny. But listen, the athleisure trend really brought it all back, and now sneakers are here to stay. So, of course, old school. I love
Adidas,
an old school
these are really
sneaker.
fab.
Yes. We
Now,
love the
how
old
much
school.
are these now?
$79.99.
Okay.
So these are under $100. All the celebs love these. These are Stan Smiths, any of the Adidas old school.
Now, these are the Karl Lagerfelds.
Okay, so he has a line now, a lower level line. So these actually are, I guess, affordable, so to speak. These are $139, which is much less than what his normal prices would be. But they have fun, so it's the embellished slip-on. So it's the little bling, and these are fun too. The patchwork is a big trend that we're seeing. And what's great, these are done, but I know you're crafty, so you can DIY something like this. Get the iron-on patches, transform a t-shirt, a shoe, super easy, super affordable. Anyone can do it.
Very easy.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the bold platform.
Yes.
Platforms are still here, everybody, but here's how you do it for summer.
Yes, it's all about the bold platform. And again, Chrissy Teigen was seen rocking this, looking beautiful and fabulous in these bold platforms. But I have to tell you, you sent me on a mission because I know you're not a fan of the bold, chunky heel.
No.
So.
Not anymore.
So, I know. So I searched high and low to find a bold platform with a sleek, sophisticated heel.
These are really doable.
And I have to say, you have very expensive taste because the only ones I could find for high-end designers. So this was our splurge pair here.
Okay.
So these are from Charlotte Olympia. They're gorgeous. They have that great platform. And when it looks like they're not comfortable,
Were they on sale?
Yeah, they were.
God.
They were on sale. I got them for almost 50% off. But even though they look really high and uncomfortable, they're actually very comfortable because the pitch is better. So there's not so much pressure on the ball of your foot. And then moving on, we have these over here. So the Stella McCartney's, a lot of the celebrities were wearing the flat forms. If you don't want to kind of... A
flat form?
A flat form, yes. If you don't like a heel, you can do a flat form and get some added height without sacrificing comfort.
Yes.
So these are the Aldos. These are, again, under $100. And these are from the Brian Atwood collection, his lower level collection. Also, I think these are adorable.
Shoe, though.
He does make a good shoe.
Yeah.
So these, again, have the studded detail on them. They're really fun for summer. And, you know, they'll give you the extra height, again, without sacrificing on comfort.
Okay,
and these are again all under. These are under 150.
So this is the bold platform. Now to our final summer of 2016 look.
Okay.
Straps everywhere.
Strappy, lacy, strappy, super, super sexy.
These are mine.
I
love
I know. I love those too. So I feel like the gladiator trend was big, and this is kind of the take off of the gladiator trend that started. So a lot of women wonder, can I wear this to work because it is so sexy? And this is the way to do it. If you're going to wear these to work, make it a more classic silhouette of a shoe, and then balance it out. So these are perfect for work. I love these. I can totally see you in these. Have your name all over them. And then, of course, a great pop of color here. These are from Aldo. These will completely transform any look.
And the
really
heel's not
cute.
too high.
The heel's not too high. And, of course, the gladiator trend, which everyone is seeing these days.
Are these the $26 ones from Target?
They are.
My girlfriend Regina was wearing these with poom-poom shorts over the weekend. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she got these. Thank you so much for all these looks, everybody. Melissa, give it up for her. For more information on these shoes, log on to wendyshow.com. Up next, it's time for Hot Topics Lightning Round. Don't go far. Watch must-see moments and my after show. Plus, enter for your chance to win free stuff. Have you gotten one of these mugs yet, by the way? It's all at wendyshow.com. Okay. It's time for a Hot Topics lightning round. I've got a lot of juicy stories, but only 90 seconds to tell them. And go! Okay, Mariah Carey made her debut as a DJ in Vegas. First of all, who knew she knew how to zugga, zugga, zugga? Second of all, wear your pants, girl. Gaga and Madonna and the rest of them broads have already done this. Stop biting off others and stick to exactly who you are. I love her the way she was, not biting off of others. Okay. Congratulations to Katherine Heigl. She's knocked up. Well, well, she and her husband already have 2 children they adopted years ago, but now she's pregnant at 37 with her first bio kid. She never thought it would happen. So, and they're gonna have a boy. So good for you, Katherine. Maybe this will soften your image. Because people think you're mean, so maybe it'll make you seem nicer, being all pregnant and stuff. Lindsay Lohan, I didn't even know you had 2 albums out, but apparently she wants to, what she calls, return to music. Okay. Her last album was out in 2005. She doesn't want to release her new material until her sister Allie releases hers, because apparently Allie's passion is the music, and Lindsay is second to that. I don't care. Move on. Hilary Duff and her ex-husband, Mike, have 1 child together, but they are officially divorced. And now Hilary is dating her trainer. Exhibit A, trainer. I don't think that this is a good idea. I think dating a trainer is an easy move, and people do that so that we talk about them on Hot Topics. So that's Hot Topics Lightning Round. We'll be right back. Thank you. Leslie is a professor from Brooklyn. It's time for Pop Quiz. You ready?
Yes.
All right, Professor. How you doing? We spoke about Taylor Swift breaking up with Calvin Harris on Hot Topics. Which British actor did I say she's now dating? Is it Henry Cavill, Tom Hiddleston, or Tom Hardy?
This is not fair because I never heard of him to begin with.
Right?
So, Tom Hiddleston.
Perfect! You got it! Hiddleston! You just got yourself less 2 nights at Harrah's in Atlantic City! We'll be right back. Tune in tonight to Wendy's Style Squad. That's where we break down the best and worst fashions from last night's BET Awards. It's 9:30 tonight on BET. Tomorrow from Independence Day, the star Jessie T. Usher is here. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye-bye.
Nice.